corn flour bread today, and this is a French recipe. They actually just call it cornbread, but for us Americans, that's a little bit confusing because our idea of cornbread is something that actually uses the cornmeal, which is a much coarser grain, of course, than flour itself. So the corn flour makes this a much fluffier, finer grained bread. I'll begin with 1.5 teaspoons of yeast, approximately 1/2 teaspoon of honey. Now the honey just helps give that yeast a little bit of a boost. And then 1 cup of hot water. I'll allow the yeast to activate for anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. I can tell that it's done if it's really frothy. Now I'll add 2 1/3 cups of flour, 1/2 cup plus 1 tablespoon of corn flour. The corn flour is kind of fun because I just take my dried corn and run it through my grain mill and turn it into my flour. You can also purchase it that way as well. And then 1.5 teaspoons of salt. And I'll mix it on low until it's fully combined. I may have to add additional flour along the way. My goal is to get it so that it doesn't stick to the bowl. I let it mix for 4 minutes on low before I up it to medium, and then I'll mix it on medium for 6 minutes. This mixing allows it to knead that dough and stretch out the glutens, which gives it just a fabulous texture. After the 6 minutes, you can tell how much more smooth that dough is. It really does make all of the difference. So I'll place that back in my bowl, and then I'll cover it, and I'll allow it to sit for 30 minutes. So it's been 30 minutes, so I take off my cover, and I'll pull out my ball of dough. It's already risen nicely. It's really smooth. It's got so much elasticity to it. And I like to just have it on my baking sheet. And I use a silicone mat because that keeps it from sticking. And I'll cut it in half. And then I'll shape these into balls. And I'll do that just by kind of cupping the dough. It's almost like I'm making a little mushroom shape. I kind of start on the top edge and curl around. This is by far my favorite way of making a ball. And you can see it just took seconds to get that. Then I'll do the same thing to the other side. I usually make the softer side, the side that was touching the bowl, the top, because it has more elasticity to it. And then I'll cover the dough balls and I'll let them rest for 20 minutes. So my bread has risen well. At this point, I want to take them and turn them over. And I'll just shape them. And I do that by pressing a line through the center and then squeezing it up, kind of like a taco. I don't want my ends to be pointy though. And then I'll leave these seams side up and I'll allow them to rise for another hour and 15 minutes. Now that my bread is almost done rising, I'll preheat the oven to 450 degrees and I'll place a pan of water right at the top of it. What this does is it keeps the humidity level high in the oven, which makes it so that the outside doesn't get burned at those higher temperatures, but that you can still get that nice kind of crispy outside with the soft inside. Now I'll remove my towel and then I'll use a large spatula to flip over my loaves. I don't want to mess with the loaf too much because I don't want to make it so that it's no longer fluffy. But I do want that seam side to be down. Now I'll take a sharp knife and I'll run it down the center. And I want to go probably about 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch deep. And then I just take a little bit of the corn flour and I'll rub that over the top of it. Then I'll sprinkle the bottom of my oven with just a little bit more water to increase that humidity even more. And I'll place this in the oven and I'll allow it to bake for 20 minutes before checking on it. So it's been 20 minutes and it's not quite done. It's getting close. It's a bit golden brown, but I want just a little bit more color to it. So it's been 6 more minutes and the bread looks perfect now. You can see how it's a little bit lighter down in the crack, and then you've got darker at the surface and lighter there too. Now when I cut into it, it's got that nice crisp outside and then the really soft, nice inside. It's not as soft as, say, like a French bread. It's a little denser than that, but you would want that with it being the cornbread. And then you just put a little bit of butter on it. They say that bread has a more enhanced flavor after it's cooled down, but I just have a hard time with that idea because I love fresh bread so much. It really is so good. The depth of flavor that's in this because of the addition of that corn flour is just amazing.